Okay, so Harsh, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh Kumar Singh. I am third year BTech undergraduate student from mechanical engineering branch. I have joined this meet to improve my communication skills and also it will be beneficial for me in placements during group discussion. So yes, that's it.
Thanks, Harsh. Prince, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Prince Gurjar and I am a student of BTech third year mechanical engineering from Aligarh Muslim University. Um, in this meet, we are going to improve on improving our work upon our, working upon your working upon improving communication skills so that in near future we can excel in every aspect of life. Thank you.
Thanks, Prince. Hello everyone. My name is Shitesh Gupta. I am third year mechanical engineering student from ZSCT AMU. The purpose of this meet is to practice group discussions for placements, and our sole purpose is to help each other in improving our communication skills. We do it on a daily basis. So let's start our today's discussion. So should we do what we did in the yesterday, or we should proceed for a real group discussion? Harsh, what can you say about this
Yes, we can proceed for group discussion.
group discussion? Okay. So can anyone suggest any topic for group discussion? Prince, as you are new to the meet, so will you take this initiative for suggesting a topic for today's GD?
Means topic related to which which aspect like sports society like education in which
Any of the domain, and but just keep in mind that it must not be a provoking topic. It must be religiously and politically neutral. It must not be and it should not proceed the debate towards a polarizing debate.
uh, m- yes. So recently yesterday a news came in Maharashtra, and there are 13 people died because of heat wave. So we can continue our discussion on topic of the heat wave, like summer are the uh, coming, and there are various various things that we need to take care about it, so that we can protect ourselves. Recently, a very hazardous accident took place in Maharashtra yesterday. 10 people have been died. So we can continue with solar addition like something.
Yes, we can definitely go ahead with this topic, but for a group discussion, someone has to be in the favor of the notion, and other one has to be in the against of the notion. But it is a fact. So how can we go against the topic? Like, what is actually the thing in which we
Yes,
have to discuss?
yes, definitely.
So, should we little bit rephrase this topic? So, like, what is the what can be the role of government in protecting farmers, laborers, and all these type of workers who are directly exposed to summer radiation? Uh, uh, so. we can do like this, is the government is sufficiently working towards the uh, protection of these labors or not? Is it a good topic? Should we go ahead with this topic? Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Sorry, but I'm not able to understand the crux means like impact of solar radiation on means government initiatives.
Yeah, yeah. Government initiative. Government
Hello.
do government should, sufficiently take take the initiative of protecting farmers and laborers from solar radiation or not? Means that government sufficiently working towards the protection of these laborers or not? So, in your views, you have to take the favor or
Okay,
you
okay,
can take the
understand.
against of this notion. Okay. So,
Okay, okay.
who will proceed
Mm,
first? Okay, so let me proceed first. So as we are seeing that the summers are coming, and the average temperature of day in many parts of India is increasing up to 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is a really high temperature for human survival, and we must have to take care of our body in order to protect from solar radiation. Otherwise, there are many consequences of directly exposure of solar radiation. For example, we can get summer stroke. We can be get heat stroke, or direct exposure to solar radiation for a long time can also lead to cancer, skin cancers, several form of skin cancers and skin diseases. So, talking about the government initiative of protecting farmers, laborers, and all those types of workers who are directly exposed to summer radiation. So, uh, I don't think so that government is taking enough initiative of supporting these laborers, because there is no reduction in the number of working hours for these laborers. They have to do their work. Uh, doesn't matter what the season is, whether it is a winter season or whether it is a summer season. Those laborers have to do their work uh, for the time for which they are entitled to. So there are several consequences of this also. For example, uh, in winters, it is easy to work because the work that the laborers do produces heat in the body. So it is feasible for them to work in the winters, but in summers, it is acting adversely, because the summer also increases the average temperature of the body, and if the worker is doing hard work or labor, and then it also increases the average temperature of the body. So it is not good for their health to work in those adverse situations. And many labors like I can say governmentally employed sweepers and like train drivers, or we can say uh, several employees on railway stations, and similar types of jobs in which they have to be work in the open area, will not get any are not getting any reduction in the number of working hours. So I think that it is negatively impacting their health. So government should have to take the initiative to support them, because uh, it is a sole responsibility of the government uh, to work in the welfare of its citizens. So at this notion, I am ending my answer. Thank you very much for letting me speak in this topic.
I
If you
would like
guys
to
have any
put a
cross
point.
questions, yes, Harsh, you are audible.
Kshitij, I would like to. I think the laborers, farmers, they adhere to the environment. It's not like they are immediately exposed to those heat waves or summer, or the environment in the summer. They have been exposed to such environment since their childhood. So, and from since their childhood, the temperature increasing like one to in 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees Celsius. So it might not be a very extreme change in the environment. So they are basically, I'm saying that they are habitable. They have been habitable to such environments due to exposure to such environments. So it is not a it is not a big problem that, so that government took it seriously.
But
Although government not the in regional states, government has took actions.
like what actions? Can you elaborate? And first of all, let me clear about this point. As the prince said that several of the people died in Maharashtra because of heat strokes. So I think it is the responsibility of the government to take care of their people. Farmers are doing for their own sake, but still government is has to take some initiative to let them uh, relax and take care of their themselves. For example, they government has to give some subsidies to farmers, so that they can just reduce their number of working hours. So and ultimately they will getting the same income as uh, when they are working for long hours. They are producing, they are getting all their income from their own sake, from their own. But when the government is providing them subsidies, then they can reduce the number of working hours to earn the same money. So I think it will be helpful for them to improve their health conditions. As we see, most of the farmers are not very healthy. Most of them are suffer from malnutrition, and most of them have a very critically low BMI, which is body mass index. So the person who is creating, uh, uh, I can say, food for us is not getting enough food. It is a ironical thing for us. So I think that government should have to take some initiative for the laborers in order to uh, take care of their health.
Also,
Here I want to add some point. Uh, as as Kshitij said that farmers and laborers are the torch bearer of our Indian economy, and these are contribution in Indian economy is very vast. So this is a responsibility of the government to take care of their health and promoting aware and and promoting awareness among them, so they can aware of the uh, uh, these type of incidents that takes place. These are because of unawareness, because in villages, the as we know that the healthcare facilities are not so much. So the villagers are not so much concerned about their health. Uh, um, um, they constantly do working for 8 to 10 hours daily, and they feel that if they have a little bit of fear or any heat, they uh, definitely not go to the doctors. So definitely there is a need to create awareness. Recently in 2010, government taking heat action plan that help in maintaining the maintaining and benefiting the urban and the rural administration. Uh, in this, it is firstly implemented in Ahmedabad. Then almost now in about 20 countries, uh, we are having heat action plan. Means the government is preparing, start and thinking that these all incidents are happening because of uh, lack of unawareness, definitely.
Yes, definitely. We have orange alert in many
I
of the
would like
states.
to put a point
Okay, Harsh.
that instead of, sorry, along with reducing the working hours in a day, the workers should also shift their working time to after 3 p.m. so that they will not be affected by the extreme radiation of the sun. In that way, they will be able to work, and also they will not be affected by heat waves, such situations. Also, the organization for which those workers are working for, whether it is private or government, they should also take action, they take into consideration their situation and take the measures so that workers should be able to worker instead of doing work in the daytime, in the means in the daytime, to rather work in evening after 3 p.m. like. That's my suggestion.
As Harsh said, but Harsh, as you should also know that the crops that stand in the field did not see the time. As they required the water, then they have to feed the water, whether it is a day or night. A farmer have to do. He does not see whether there is a 3 p.m., 12 p.m.
कहाँ था
because
लग रहा है?
there are many other factors. Like in villages, the electricity is a major concern, and as we are aware, our government putting focus on the electricity because electricity in villages coming around 12 to 14 hours, or around now it is increased around 18 hours. But sometimes disruption of electricity may be a major concern. So farmer have to complete their work according to electricity. In my village, at 3 p.m. electricity will go and come at around 9 p.m. So he without his her or his choice, he has to complete his work between the uh, time available to him because it is a demand and he cannot change this.
I think this is an important concern because if the electricity is coming in those hours when the sunlight has a lot of intensity, and when it is on the above of the head, when the sunlight is having I can say a potential, it can potentially harm the people. Then government should have to take the initiative to change the duration of providing electricity to that hours uh, when the average temperature reduces. It definitely can help the uh, farmers to take care of their health also. And as Harsh said, that government should take action to change the working hours to in the evening after 3 p.m. So in many cases it is not possible, as in the case of a construction laborer, he has to work in the daylight, otherwise the construction work wouldn't take place. So it is also important to take uh, to consider the work that is taking place by the worker, because not all the types of work can be done in any time of the day. So in my opinion, there should be I can say a solution uh, which is providing holidays to the construction laborers every alternate day or every third day of the working, on every third day. So it can also give time to the laborer in order to take care of themselves.
Also, the government should provide facilities to the workers, like providing them with water bottles and like such facilities.
Yeah, these are the basic facilities. These are mostly provided in the work site, in the workplace. And if it is not provided, then it is a it is a seriously major concern, because these are the basic amenities which must be present at the workplace.
And hello,
Yes, you are audible. Yes, Harsh. Do you able to
if
hear me?
the if as you said that the construction work has to go on no matter what time it is. So in the daytime, if the government can make such a system that certain number of labor or workers should work in for 3 hours, let's say to 12, and then they can go for rest for 1 hour, so that they can boost their stamina by resting and drinking water. Might be the solution to reduce the effect of this effect.
Yes, definitely. It will help workers to take care of themselves, because those construction works usually involves labor, and labor produces harms on the body. Sometimes they uh, get wounded, or they get tired. So providing them resting time will definitely gonna improve themselves. They will recover in that rest time, and after that they can work will with full productivity.
As we know,
The main idea behind this was not make the workers make workers exposed to a prolonged time in the during the daytime in under the sun, under the solar radiation.
as we know that government is also concerned about that, and making certain policy. But the biggest issue arises when the implementation of the policy, because government making policy, lots of policy every year, and but the biggest concern that arises is of the implementation, and uh, implementation related related to the duty of the everyone that is responsible for providing the and reaching to those who are needy of that particular uh, solution, as because they are government make only policy, but the implementation and the responsibility to implement that on the ground is the responsibility of those who are in the part of administration. So yes, uh, here is a creating awareness is what I feel help in providing solution to the laborers the mm, and the agriculture farmers.
Yes, definitely. But as the Harsh said that this problem of giving resting time to the workers is not directly related to our core problem, which states that we must have to reduce the number of exposing time of a laborers in India. But it somehow helped the labor in my mind, because uh, we cannot give the ideal solution to this problem. So we definitely must try to approach to the ideality. Uh, so, in my opinion, it can be a good option to provide resting hours or providing resting days every alternate day or every third or fourth day, depending upon the feasibility or the number of available labors. We can do this thing, or if you guys any have more better solutions, you can put forward those solutions. Uh, because uh, it is important to consider this problem. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I think we have concluded to our topic that we must have to give resting time to the laborers. Must have to look after them during their working time. So, who will take the initiative to summarize this meet?
I will.
Yes, Harsh. I think it will be good if we will be able to summarize our meet well within 40 or 45 minutes, because 1.5 hours is a too long time. Can't give 1.5 hours on a daily basis to group discussion. It is good to speak for 40 minutes daily, in my opinion, because in actual life group discussions goes around for around 12 hours. We are given 2 minutes for thinking and around 5 to 6 minutes for speaking, and then we have to summarize our meet in 1.5 or 2 minutes.
Yes, it seems good.
Yeah, so we have to try to
40, 45 minutes is enough.
yeah, definitely. So we must try to reduce our number of time that we our time that we are giving on a daily basis, so that we are able to conclude our main point regarding the topic well within the time frame. So we have to summarize this thing on our meet itself. Like in a group discussion, there is a role called summarizer. uh, this is a person who summarizes the discussions of the meet. I think Harsh should have to take this responsibility, because I have summarized for one or two times. Wahab have summarized for one times. Prince is new to the meet, so I think Harsh should take this initiative today.
Okay.
Okay.
So we started with the topic government initiatives to what was the topic then? Government initiatives for the workers slash laborers were during summers. So Prince has put a point on how workers.
Yes, our point is like, is government taking sufficient initiative to reduce the number of working hours of laborers or farmers in summers or not? Harsh, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
So you can start by giving the fact which Prince shared with us, that in Maharashtra itself, 10 people died due to heat stroke. From there, we started our discussion, and we just followed with some of the things that is happening in India nowadays. Like government mm, uh, is doing heat action plan uh, in several states, and we discussed about the policies, like the implementation usually don't happens uh, as we think about it. And also we discussed about whether
Also we discuss
yes,
about problems like electricity. Electricity comes in only in certain hours in rural areas,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
the construction work has to continue even in daylight. So the solutions for those, the initiatives that has to be taken by the government for those. We discuss about that.
Yes, and also we provided all solutions to this problem. Like we have to provide resting time to the laborers and farmers, and also we can do by providing alternate days, or third or fourth day, any day, depending upon the feasibility, uh, as holidays, so that the laborers can take care of themselves. So these are the things that we discussed in today's meet. So on this note, I'm ending this meet. If you guys have any suggestion for tomorrow's meet, you can put forward those suggestions. Okay, so tomorrow we will meet at the same time, 10 p.m. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.